do my best.
The achievement gap between white and Asian students and their African American Latino counterparts is getting smaller, but there is still work that needs to be done. In Maryland, the high school graduation rate for whites and Asians is above 90%, but are below 80% for blacks and Latinos. Efforts to close the achievement gap began to get national attention once the No Child Left Behind Act of 2001 was passed. And according to the National Education Association, schools that close achievement gaps in part focus on improving learning for all students, maintaining a no excuses attitude, persist through difficulties and setbacks, and celebrate accomplishments. Here in Rockville, a Julius West Middle School history teacher has chosen to take the challenge of closing that achievement gap head on.
So you guys are at a good place, but we can't just stop there, right? What are we going to do to make sure other students, right, who are just like us, are achieving, right, at their highest level? Right? What can we do as a group to make sure that they reach their potential?
To answer that question, Jerome Price decided to create the Jaguar Scholars Leadership Program with aspiring African American and Latino students.
The goal of the program is to come up with a project that's going to address the achievement gap that we see between African American and Latino students and their white and Asian counterparts. And so what can be done in the classroom to support them?
And that support includes going outside the classroom.
We can talk about, kids being engineers, doctors, lawyers, teachers, but the key is going to be connecting them. Seeing someone having a model that they can actually talk to face, communicate with, goes a long way. And so my other goal for this program is to connect students with the right people.
Connecting these potential leaders of tomorrow with the leaders of today is also a way to bridge the gap.
I think Rockville as a community embraces our ability to talk to people, and the opportunity at the local level of government is that we are the closest to the people. And so to be able to have the students come in and just very directly and very respectfully ask some really tough questions. They're in tune, they're smart, they want to be engaged, and they really want to know where the country's going, where they can make a difference.
We had questions earlier, and a few people talked about the achievement gap and about closing the achievement gap, and that's what we are trying to do, so that's why I chose this group.
I think it's a great opportunity for myself to help others and just to help myself be a part of the greater good.
I chose to be a member of the Jaguar Scholars because it presents multiple opportunities to become a better leader and become more involved in the community, and I think that's excellent.
Despite their cultural or financial background, these young scholars are ready to do whatever it takes to make sure that the achievement gap gets smaller for them and future generations.
I think of how weird I must look as like a Latino girl who loves to read and it's like has straight A's, and I kind of just want to empower that in others.
In the fall of 2017, the Jaguar Scholars held their inaugural elections, teaching them not only how to be part of the democratic process, but how to be effective public speakers.
I want to step up to the plate so that you are able to do what you want for JSLP. Vote Diego Risco for treasurer.
It makes me feel important because I started something and I know that others are doing the same thing, and it's like I'm leaving a mark in the past, and like I can see all the progress that I have made by others.
And where there's now an achievement gap, Mr. Price and the Jaguar Scholars are building a bridge between the expectations of the past and the possibilities of the future.
We aren't just what you think we are. We are more, and we are better. We can do greater things that people even put on us. We can get straight A's. We can read. We can do anything we put our minds to, and I think that's important for everybody to know.